What's up, y'all? I got us a microphone so that I don't have to hold it and y'all can hear me without all of the sounds from outside and the neighbors and all of that other stuff. Yeah, it be the little things. It's just a little upgrade, just a little smidge, just a little baby little, you know. I ain't trying to do too much. I ain't trying to do too much. But if you're new here, hi, my name is Genevieve, Jen for the people who are not my friends. And for my friends, I'm Jen. You know what I'm saying? I sound like Shamar. You are not my friend. You are my enemy. Shout out to Shamar. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to check in. How y'all been doing? What y'all been out here doing? What y'all been out here doing since the last time that I stopped in and talked to y'all? I feel like I ain't been doing a lot, but I ain't been doing nothing. I got water to drink, little artisan water from Kroger, because y'all know that's where I be. I be at all the Kroger and Kroger affiliate stores, seeing what they got new, seeing what's up with the snacks, what their produce looking like, all that. Um, Last time that I talked to y'all, I was rolling with my homies, had stopped at Trader Joe's and all of that stuff. Uh, Now I'm just sitting on the couch minding my business. I wanted to tell y'all about something that happened this past Sunday, and it reminded me of a word that I received at um, my great aunt's homegoing service. It was a word about not getting your assignment confused with your mission, I think it was. Was it the assignment and the mission or assignment and the purpose? It was the assignment and the purpose. Don't get your assignment and your purpose confused. So, Sunday, that brings me back to the point that I was trying to make when I started. Sunday, I was on a mission. I was on a mission to find inner peace. And I went to the studio like I had booked the class and was like, you know what? I'm about to take a drive. I'm about to go to the studio. Shout out to the Trap Yoga Massage Studio in Detroit. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to take a drive. I'm about to book a class. I'm about to do a thing. I done booked the class. I'm like, la 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 la, doo 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 doo. Then had a chit in a chat with my girls in the morning before the class and was like, all right, y'all, I'm about to go to class. Now I signed up for the class thinking that the class was at 11:15. And that's the time that the class that I'm used to the Sunday class being at. And I didn't think nothing about it, which I should have thought something about it because I went to the class a month ago and it was at 10 something. I don't know why I thought it was at 11:15 that day. Whatever. So I'm like, get there at 11:20. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm just a little bit late. When I walk in, um, my instructor handed me a rose. It was Mother's Day. Handed me a rose. And I'm like, oh, thank you. And I done set my stuff down, getting ready to set my stuff down. And he was like, what you finna do? What you mean what I'm finna do? I'm finna get my yoga in. He was like, girl, you an hour late. When I tell you, I busted out crying like a baby. I was like, no. I did. It was a very vulnerable moment, and I didn't care. I was trying to hide my ugly cry face, but I couldn't even do it. And one of the students from the class, her name is Erica. Erica came and she stood next to me, and she said, "Just let it out, let it out." Essentially advocating for me to give myself permission to feel the things that I was feeling. I had hit an emotional wall, and my back was up against the literal wall. I was so sad that I missed class and happy at the same time to be in a space where I could safely feel all my feelings in real time and be upset about the fact that I'd missed what I felt would give me inner peace, what I thought would give me inner peace, because that was my mission. I was seeking inner peace. So I was going there to get inner peace. And after I gathered myself, Erica held my hand and said, "Thank you so much for being here today. You made me feel safe enough to cry in public. I've never cried in public," she said. "And seeing you let it out gave me the courage to let my tears flow too." I cried even more because why would you say that? Y'all, I used to struggle with feeling my feelings in real time. I would stuff them down and sit them to the side because at some point in my existence, I was taught to minimize how I felt because other people had things that were going on that was more important or more painful or more whatever than whatever it was that I was dealing with. And I had to suck it up. And the truth is, you don't have to minimize your feelings or your pain or how you're feeling to make somebody else feel comfortable or even empathize or show that their pain or their feelings are valid and warranted for whatever it is that they're feeling at the time. And so are yours. You can still be in pain even if it's not the comparable to somebody else's pain, because the thing about it is what is painful to you and makes you feel like your world is crumbling down may not be the same thing for somebody else. And minimizing it doesn't take away from the fact that it means something to you. It's important to you. And for Erica to see me and stand with me and advocate for me when people were telling me to smile before I was ready, I'm so grateful for her for being there. And after we had that moment, she told me she had showed up to class early, which was something that she doesn't normally do. And then she got anxious because she was there early, and she almost cried. And I said, and here I am walking in late, an hour late, anxious and crying because I missed class. But the purpose of me going to the trap that day was not for me to receive class the way that I thought that I was supposed to receive it. I was there to be reminded of my purpose. My purpose is showing up, being my most authentic self in all of the spaces that I show up in, and shining my light so that people can shine their own. And Erica reminded me to stay lit. And this video is for Erica and for anybody else watching this that is having a hard time finding purpose or feeling like they're fulfilling their life's mission or goals. Do the things that makes your soul smile. And I promise you, well, I can't promise you anything. I can just speak from my own experience. Your purpose will find you. All right. That's the bulk of the message for today. I don't know if I'm going to add any extra little fun stuff or not, but if I do, then I do. But if not, remember, we are all bald-headed under our hair, so keep minding your bald-headed business. Namaste.